Hello, and welcome back to another RiftGuides WildRift video, and for today we have something really special for you. What about a tank SAMIRA? Yes, you've heard it right, a full tank, or rather full bruiser SAMIRA, and it's absolutely going crazy in sense of damage. You don't die as easily, but you still dish out a crazy amount of damage. But what's the most notable thing about this, well, build? So let's break down the build for you first. First up, we have Conquer as our main runes, simply because it's the best rune for our champion. We don't necessarily auto-attack a lot, and therefore Conquer will just be very useful since we're spamming spells. For first tree, since we're not auto-attacking a lot, we just go with the Resolve tree, making ourselves a lot more durable, and just picking up sudden impact, since if the ally we have uses any type of CC on a champion, we can just dash to them, and we have another dash mechanic on our champion. For first item in this build, we are picking up the Collector, which is synergizing pretty well with sudden impact, but inherently is not a very good item. Nonetheless, for our second item, we have Black Cleaver. What does Black Cleaver do here? It adds quite a lot of HP and AD to the mix, as well as granting us armor, but nice play by the Thresh here. We just go in, run them down, the enemy has no way to escape. We'll hit level 2 here, third ability now being skilled instantly, the hook sadly misses, and we get a free kill. Okay, so what are all these items in combination gonna do? You're gonna be provided with a lot of AD into Armor Pen from Black Cleaver, and then we go into Sterok's Gauge. When we cast our ultimate, we hit quite a few times, like quite a lot actually, and this will apply the percentage Armor Pen quite fast. And we don't really have the drawback of not being tanky because, well, we'll have extra HP from this item as well as movement speed. Now with the Sterok's Gauge afterwards, we'll gain something even more insane, some tankiness. We have the combination of Sterok's Gauge HP and Black Cleaver HP, which will empower the shielding from Sterok's Gauge even more, and after this we'll build Amaranth Twin Guard. But why exactly Amaranth Twin Guard? If we fight into a team that has multi-damage, like physical and AD damage, physical and magical damage, we'll get even tanky, and since we already inflated our HP pool by buying Black Cleaver as well as having Sterok's Gauge, and having Overgrowth as well, we just become so much tanky because our HP bar effectively compared to the full damage SAMIRA is more than doubled, which makes it a lot easier to pilot this champion. And for our last item, we just go for Mortal Reminder. If you're wondering, why do we have double percentage pen items? It's a crit item, it's nice to have, and it will allow us to, well, penetrate even more armor, and given the fact that we have two physical flat pen items, the combination will be quite nice if we get into a longer fight, and we also have our Lucian. Nicely played here by the Fiddlestick, sneaking into the brush, quick little combo, getting the kill here, gets the S rank, jumps close, gets the free kill, dashes out, thanks so much turret damage, and the enemy's not really stuck, but now the Evelyn comes up to collect the kill. Feels bad, man. But yeah, the idea is just to not get a one-tap by the enemy and then just win for free. SAMIRA is one of these champions that have very high teamfight presence if she gets to actually pop off, if she gets to go in. But if she's stuck on the front line and can't really go in, like just stuck there, can't go in, she's just useless. And if you don't have any HP pool to back yourself up fighting against, for example, an Evelyn, you just make one mistake and you disappear. Ash really needs to be careful. Like, with level 5 on SAMIRA, you deal so much damage. If the enemy makes a mistake just once, you'll just get an instant kill for free. So yeah, the Thresh is basically the person that dictates what's happening during this laning phase, and he'll basically decide what will happen. If the Thresh walks up and goes for a flay play, then the SAMIRA can just follow in with a passive, because then she allows herself to just dash towards the target automatically, and then even keep her third ability, dash for the play after. And every time you get a kill or takedown on SAMIRA, you get a reset on your third ability. And keep in mind, your champion in melee range does more damage. Ooh, the Ashe goes in for a play, stunning, but now the turn happens. The SAMIRA is very, very patient, knows that the Evelyn appears now, goes for a quick little combo to the Evelyn, goes a little bit back, plays with Ghost as well, looks for a turning angle here, gets exhausted, has to walk away, but the movement speed with Ghost and the style rating is just too much. But where's the Evelyn? Where's she hiding? What? What? Where? How did the fiddle just reach here? Look. He just jumped literally through time and space to get there. That's a crazy angle, and now the Galio comes in. Damn, this Lucian is tickling, and we get another kill into the pocket. Fiddlestick's now recalling, trying to get ready for the next objective. Fresh has some stacks left, so you'll quickly collect them. Quick little dash through these here to get another wave cleared, and we have Collector in base. Even though I'm not a fan of Collector, I mean, it does 9,999 damage, so it must be broken, right? It's actually so crazy. Like, Collector, mathematically speaking, is really not a good item. It doesn't outperform any of the other items, but people just still build it because, well, it's fun. And it just doesn't make sense, but, well, we just take it because itemization in WildRift matters a lot less than, for example, in League. Like, in this game, itemization, as long as you build on theme means AD if you're an AD champion and AP if you're an AP champion, you'll be fine. Because the game is so horrendously accelerated and people deal so much damage that dealing 5% less or more doesn't really make the difference if you one-tap each other anyway already. Enemy Evelyn picks up the Herald. SAMIRA out here on a full rotation, looks for a target, dashes into Galio's face, collects him. Money printing as it is. Evelyn, ooh, this recall nearly led to the instant death, but the enemy Zaya is getting so much gold. Fiora is being very angry that the wave was taken by the SAMIRA. I'd be angry too. And yeah, SAMIRA's presence here was actually in reality complete grief, because the enemy AD carry is getting 1 bazillion gold, whereas the SAMIRA is not achieving anything in a sense of making a difference. Nice Lantern just being ready for potential play. Exhaust being dropped into the Evelyn by the Lucian. Avoid certain death. It was a very close one. Lucian's items, what the hell are these items? What are they cooking, bro? Like, they're just so crazy in their heads, no? Like, he has a mana crystal and then he goes for Wit's End. Does he at least have mercs or something? If he wants to go this defensive? I mean, to be fair, he'll be scaling because he'll deal a lot of honor damage, and against this type of enemy composition, if you don't die instantly, you'll just win automatically, from my point of view. Now, Fresh is really overstaying his welcome up there, looking for a potential cancel on the enemy team. And SAMIRA is walking her way back into the base, or recalling, going on her way to the Black Cleaver, making herself a lot tankier. And yeah, you'll see this champion is going to be so difficult to deal with, and honestly, like, if you invest into so many HP items, or rather bruiser items, rather than Mortal Reminder, if you don't need the anti-healing, just go for Titanic Hydra. Because think about this, okay? You have 2 sources of HP from items and another source from runes. You might as well commit for another item which synergizes with having more health, granting you AD. Because it will grant you more AD than Mortal Reminder does, you will just not have the anti-healing part, and you will not have the crit part. So that's an argument you can always make, but you'll be a lot tankier with 550 extra health, from which effectively another 75% are going to put into your Sterix Gate Shield. Plus, the Titanic Hydra auto attack with all your HP is going to hurt quite a lot, so keep that in mind. Honestly, I'd be down for some. Oh man, this Fiddlesticks is actually just such a menace. This is more about the Fiddlesticks than the SAMIRA, to be honest. But yeah, speaking of, like, what about some hard steel SAMIRA? Because you always go in anyway, but you have to proc it yourself, so, like, just imagine, just the full tank SAMIRA, just going in, just blasting people, dealing no damage with ult, but it looks cool at least. QSS being picked up, making it a lot more difficult for the enemy team to actually cancel you while ulting. Something that you have to keep in mind. Makes it a lot easier for the SAMIRA to pilot her champion during fights. Because otherwise you'd be pretty much surprised how fast SAMIRA can mess up. And by the way, if you walk, nice yoink, if you walk close to your jungle when he farms camps, excuse me, it's like 7 bazillion, it's like way too early. If you walk close to your jungle, if you clear jungle camps or just generally being close to minions that are dying, you get overgrowth stacks regardless, even if you don't kill them. And that makes you even tankier, which then plays into the theme of the invincible SAMIRA. that you're trying to get to anyway with the items you have. Going back and forth between waves here, looking for potential plays. Not a fan though that the SAMIRA is being put, like, it's just a question of who's the tankiest target, right? Is the Lucian tankier or the SAMIRA, because somebody has to face the Evelynn. And who's better equipped in terms of items to do so? Fiora being picked up. Oh, the Ash Arrow connects, so the chase down is not possible. But for some reason, the Evelynn went for that play, giving up a free dragon. And yeah, this free dragon will allow them to get towards a soul condition. Lucian now going very straightforward, going in for a play, wastes even exhaust and still dies. Again, what is he trying to achieve with that play? It doesn't really make any sense if you're honest. But yeah, still SAMIRA is scaling. She's getting tankier and tankier by the second, which makes life a lot harder for the enemy team. Because don't forget, if they don't one-shot the SAMIRA will just go in and absolutely blast them apart. Ash now being flashed on. Dash happens as well. The hook connects, goes for a quick combo. The Fiddlesticks is here again, and the SAMIRA is just blasting them apart. But where's the Evelynn? Evelynn is at the top left here. SAMIRA now escorting her teammates into safety. And yeah, SAMIRA ult critting doesn't even do too much more damage compared to the non-crit version, so she's not even losing too much by building this. Because in our reality, how many times will she effectively be able to auto-attack anyway to really utilize high crit values? On the other side, if you get to actually get close on the SAMIRA being crit, you might be surprised how much damage you can do, especially when you use your melee auto-attacks. Because you see, all your melee auto-attacks do bonus magical damage. And this amount is not little. It is quite a lot in the grand scheme of things. Lanterns being thrown out left and right. I'm always kind of antsy to take them because did my support pay attention? Can I trust him? Did I check what is happening around me to just go? And if I don't, will I just die? Yeah, game has slowed down significantly, and the moment he picks up Xerx's Gauge, he'll be relatively safe against the Evelynn. To be even more safe against the Evelynn, the moment he picks up Xerx's Gauge and some form of magic resist, like Negatron Cloak, then he should be absolutely safe from the Evelynn. Like, should not have the damage to kill him because he's too tanky at this point. Thresh is literally advancing into the enemy jungle, playing Dora the Explorer. And have you seen some damage SAMIRAs recently, or tank SAMIRAs? And if you have seen SAMIRAs, how did they perform? Did they play well? Did they play bad? And with what support were they played? Enemy drops the Meteor, Gallia on the side lane here, or coming in from the sides. Ash Arrow not hitting, just missing the Baron Pit even. Ash now approaching this pit rapidly, 360 HP Smite. Where's the enemy? The enemy is TPing in. What is happening? Everything is so delayed. Look at the Galio, he's just trying so hard. And another quick little kill secure with the power of the Collector. And I guess, like, in all honesty, you can probably make the argument they're just buying Collector to last at every kill to make sure they have gold. And that is respectable. Oh, Fiddle dying here is actually quite bad, because Fiddle is their security. If you siege and you play against the Fiddlesticks and you don't have constant vision of him, you might just get instantly killed, and that is the problem with Fiddlesticks. He is so dangerous to face, because his disappearance on the map is probably more scary than seeing him. Because as you've seen earlier in the bot lane, or rather the top lane in this replay, is that the Fiddlesticks just jumped over the wall with the ultimate and then flashed into the face of the enemy, and he completely obliterated them. And if you find these angles, you will absolutely go crazy with this champion. And don't worry, I also have another replay of Fiddlesticks coming. So yeah, the Chinese server will not disappoint you, and I will not disappoint you with the commentary, so you can believe you'll have some juicy gameplay with some, at least okay, commentary. Evelynn is here. The Evelynn will not have enough damage to instantly kill him, you see. Xerx's Gauge blocking the entirety of the damage of Evelynn's ult. And keep in mind, this is a tank SAMIRA. If you're if you're a normal AD carry that doesn't have these damage or these, well, bruiser items, you just die. You just disappear. Even through exhaust, you will just disappear and you can't even trade back. But from this point onwards, it's going to be much more difficult for the Evelynn to do so, because you'll pick up magic resists. And with Amaranth Twin Guard being in your inventory, you'll basically inflate your magic resists to a point that the enemy Evelyn will not be able to get them low enough to just do the typical Evelyn thing to you. But yeah, anti-healing in this game, one could say it's against the Mundo. Is it really necessary? Is the armor pen the most necessary thing? Isn't Titanic just straight up going to be better for you because you'll survive? Because you don't have to just be too afraid? But it's just always like a kind of thing you can think about. Evelyn is here, ults over the wall, steals the dragon, collects denies the ocean soul, which is on paper not really that necessary. Like, it's not even that powerful, it doesn't really do anything, but it saves the morale of the team. Her death will be rather inconsequential, because there's no other objective up, and sieging is kind of difficult if the Fiddlesticks isn't in position or Baron minions aren't there. Because your minions will still get a one-shot by the feathers or the Galio, depending on... Ooh, Galio getting attacked or harassed by the Giggle Sticks, the god on the sticks, because he tried to defend a tier 2 tower. He got stunned, but it goes in with a quick combo. Didn't get the S rating instantly, now has the S rating ready, keeps the stacks up, looks for a potential play here, but doesn't find the opportunity. He's a lot tankier than people believe he is. He could have maybe gone for the play if he really wanted to, but the Evelyn is alive again, and Baron also spawns soon, so the risk is just too high. Evelyn now appears in front, gets the Lucian kill instantly here, gets exhausted, has to take the lantern to escape the play, and this is an absolute disaster. Fiddlesticks, however, has ultimate up again, and he picks up the Evelyn. That's the power of the Awakened Soul Stealer. Some of the most powerful item you can ever get on Fiddlesticks, because goes in for a quick play, gets the second ability, probably gets knocked up here. No, use the QSS to avoid the certain death by the Galio, avoids the arrow as well, gets flashed on, turns onto the enemy, jumps around, pops the ultimate. You see the hands, they just say nope, and he will secure the kill with a quick little fadeaway first ability. Damn. Speaking about the Fiddlesticks again, Awakened Soul Stealer is the most broken item on this champion because it's a completely ult-centric champion, and therefore picking up this item will allow you to go for more plays, because every single time you ult you get probably at least 1 or 2 kills, which means that the cooldown on your ultimate will be reduced by quite a lot, and then therefore allow you to go for even more plays in sequence. And right now his team should just get Nasher vision and prepare Nasher for Fiddlesticks. The enemy has no way of face checking, they have to utilize the Ashe Hawkshot to get too close or to just get information. And yeah, picking up this Scuttle Crab doesn't really do too much. It's not really relevant, but they just needed to get Nasher vision. That's the most important thing, because Nasher is the one that decides the game right now. Evelyn trapped beautifully for the Fiddlesticks, really nice play. Going deep into the jungle to just make sure to catch him off guard. Pops the ultimate to try and get away. Probable's even on top, but the Fresh is trying to find the angle here, gets the angle. The Evelyn pops on the spot, and the Dr. Mundo teleports in. SAMIRA dashes over the wall, but doesn't really have enough damage to fight the Mundo. Mundo has like nearly 600 AD. This bro has nearly 600 AD. How is that even remotely fair? Now we have a recall situation happening. Both junglers has been killed, so it's not very likely that either team is going to just start with the Nasher, and therefore we have some downtime with Elder spawning very soon. I really need to... the moment the new SAMIRA skin comes out, not this one because we'll never get this because the Chinese region is just superior to our region, unlucky GG. I want to do like a full tank SAMIRA. Damn, QSS being popped, now goes deep into the enemy line, steals quite a lot of damage. The Ashe at 3k HP, collects another kill, goes onto the Zarya, goes for a big chunk of damage. Look at the tankiness he has. With any other build combination would have just instantly gotten himself killed, but the Evelyn is now on the hunt. She TP'd in. We know that the Evelyn TP'd, we saw it on the minimap, so this Elder might as well get just lost, and he dies instantly to the Evelyn. Oh no, wait, who just TP'd mid lane? Was it Zarya? Am I stupid? Who TP'd mid lane? Does he show the scoreboard for a second? Because somebody TP'd mid lane from the enemy team. And if it was Evelyn, damn, if she went to Elder, she would have just gotten the Elder for free. Rough angle. And now the Elder being taken, it's an absolute free Nasher. There's not much they can do, they just have to walk in here, get some control, and Evelyn's even being spotted, so... The Fiddlesticks has your number, and he's gonna dial your number, and he knows you're on. He knows you're on the Grom, so you can just go in. And the Evelyn has to be respectful here. have QSS available, turns around, flashes in with the ultimate, the Evelyn is absolutely getting blown apart, have fun being an assassin, because I'm an assassin tank as well, but the other assassin tank, the Dr. Munbro, with nearly 5k HP here, and once he presses his ultimate ability, you will see how fast you'll be beaten up, and it's so funny to see when SAMIRA takes the lantern that the ultimate just continues to blast everything around. It's very nice to just look at. His team apparently wants to finish the game, they believe they can do so. So this will not be a barren situation. They just get another nice Fiddlesticks ult into the enemy team, quick little kill pickup, and there's Dr. Munbro. And Dr. Munbro also falls, and he just says nope again, and this will mark the end of this video. As per usual, check out the channel in the description below, give this video a like, subscribe to this channel as well, and leave a comment to boost the algorithm, and just take a good look at the builds after this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, see you soon for more.